What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to be playing some Total War Attila. This is part of the very popular franchise Total War. It is a strategic game, and me myself am very open-minded to games. I like to play all types: sports, shooter, strategic, just anything, really, any simulation games. And yeah, obviously I'm a very big fan of the Lord of the Rings movies. Very big fan. And this battle is basically the Helm's Deep battle between the Orcs of Isengard and the men of Rohan, and mixed with some elven forces. Very, very historical battle in the Lord of the Rings lore. So let's head straight into it, guys. Sorry about the frame rate, it's gonna drop pretty much because I'll be showing you guys the troops we have in just a moment. So let's take an overview real quick of what is going on over here. So the attackers are over here, the Uruk-hai mixed with trebuchets. Let's take a look right now. The frame rate's already dropping massively. So we've got the trebuchets over here, we've got the pikemen, sorry, these are the swordsmen, and we've got some siege ladders, I think they're called. And let's see where the archers are. The archers are placed at the back strategically to provide covering fire for the men advancing forward. More archers over here. Very cool looking models, the Uruk-hai. I had to put the graphics down quite a bit to make sure I wasn't getting that much lag, even though with my things almost that low for everything, I'm still getting a bit of lag. But that's only normal with the amount of troops we have. So this is the defending troops. These are the men of Rohan. Actually, I think they're Gondor right now. I don't think that is men of Rohan in this mod. And here are some spearsmen ready to defend this gate in case it falls down. Here we have the more opposition forces. All the archers are set up on the walls to defend the gate. We've got a little small troop at the gate as well, a couple of Gondor swords infantry, and very, very big force of Gondor spear infantry to defend. Also a bit of archers. They're probably going to move up the walls into position to get a better view. More Gondor soldiers. And here we have the main force, which is the general. The general is somewhere here if we can find him. Don't think we can. But these are the Knights of the Silver Swan. Very heavy shock cavalry. So they're really good at ravaging opponents and beating them to the floor. This is the base which the men of Gondor are going to be fighting to keep from getting destroyed. In the Lord of the Rings lore, Helm's Deep has never been breached except for obviously in the movie. And a very key aspect of this is this wall as portrayed in the movie. This is the weak point of the whole fortress. It can only be breached from here because of the water dam below it. The rest of the walls are indestructible, as you guys can see. It is just this one, so very accurate towards the movie. So let's oh, we got a catapult already being thrown from the trebuchet. Alright guys, we're ready to start this one. You guys ready? Also, let me guys show you. So we have 7,000 orcs and 3,000 men. Now this is very accurate to the real movie. I think it was about 10,000 orcs and about 3,000 men. If you guys think these numbers are a bit unfair, just think of it this way: they are defending a massive fortress, and you lose more troops trying to attack a fortress than when you defend it, because it takes time for the troops to actually breach through, and by that time they're going to be swarmed with arrows from all directions. So a lot of casualties will be followed. So let's click start, guys. So this is a very big army of Uruks. These are the pikemen, very ferocious looking, and the trebuchet is right behind them. Here we have some artillery being thrown. And just look at the size of this army, man. It's just incredible. 7,000 orcs. We've got the archers right back here. all lined up, ready to suppress. Just look at this view. Imagine you're a soldier right here. This is what it would look like. We got the first siege ladder progressing through. The orcs, or the Uruk, sorry, they really want to mount their fortress battle up. Here we got some defending forces, archers being sent to, they're basically being sacrificed because let's be honest, they're probably going to be the first ones to go trying to defend the fortress. Alright, it seems like that's about all of the remaining forces that are being sent. Let me give you guys an overlook what it would look like if you were to stand up on the wall over here on the oncoming storm. Look at that view. Right. The trebuchets are doing big damage. Okay guys, so a few hits and misses from the trebuchets, as we can see one going to the left over there. Very weak force of archers being sacrificed over here by the Gondorians. A bit of a strange tactic, but let's assume they know what they're doing. Here we go, the first few archers are being thrown. Some hidden units from Gondor, it seems. Not sure what the archers are doing. I think they're trying to get into a better position, but here we go guys, this is what I was talking about. The defenders are raining fire with their archers. Let's get a couple more views. And we are waiting for the orcs to make their first move. God, look at this view. We're going to speed it up just a bit. Oh, direct hit to the wall over here. Let's see if it gets breached, guys. It's on 16% damage at the moment. Still has a way to go until it falls. And it looks like the archers put away their bows and they're switching to melee. The orcs are climbing down. Just look at how sick this is.
The enemy has laid an ambush.
And ambushed.
A unit has fired all of its ammunition.
Alright guys. The orcs are being very patient and strategic. They just want to mount their siege ladders up so that they have a straight shot to run towards and climb the walls. Just look at this massive army ready to fight. Let's see what it would look like if we were Uruk ourselves. Just look at this. Incredible, guys. Got the archers standing by as well. Nothing, no movement, no serious movement from Isengard. They're really biding their time and trying to approach this with a strategic approach. Let's see what's happening with the a bit of fighting going on between the siege ladders, Isengard, and oh, he got taken down nicely. I think I'm gonna hide this radar here. Here we go, guys. We got some more Ithilien Rangers. I think they are retreating back to their castle. Let's see what else is going on. The Uruks have breached the walls, guys. They have breached the walls. Let's get a bit of slow motion in here. Just look at this. It's really hard to really move around. It's a bit glitchy in this these buildings. But just look at the orcs swarming through with the siege ladders, destroying everything in their path. This is brilliant. And we got our final siege ladder, bringing more orcs over here. Let's take a look at them climbing up these ladders. Let's see what they would see if we were to climb up this. So they would go up here and then just go straight down. Oh, sorry, they will go from here. Let's just take a little look over here. Let's put it back on. a mass. Look how many gondolas are assembling down here. Oh my days. And here we go, guys. The first assault of the Uruk-hai has launched. Let's get a view of what it would look like to march with these Uruks. It seems like they wanted to... Okay, they're going towards... Oh my days. Look, just look at this slaughterhouse. Oh my. And we got a rain of fire. Gondor is getting a bit of backup. The archers are stepping in to help their men out, but it looks like the main line of defense has been broken, and they are breaking. The Uruks are just chasing them. They're a bit confused. They don't really know what they're doing. There we go. They switch to swords, and the Uruks are just relentless. Just look at this army amassing upon this fortress. We got more men approaching. Let's see what it looks like atop from the wall from the archers. God, just look at this view, guys. Absolutely stunning. Imagine the fear these guys are having right now. Just look at these Uruks just approaching the fortress. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. It looks like the orcs are preparing to mount the siege ladders and get more men. Let's see what's happening on the walls. It looks like the Uruks have breached the line of defense on the walls. Just a few Gondorians remaining, but just these orcs are just unstoppable. Here we go. These orcs are just standing still for some reason. Oh, they're fighting these Gondors, but they're just facing with their backs. I'm not sure why. Let's see what else is going on. It's just big battle. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Let's see what else is happening. We've got to force. The Uruks are being very smart. They're trying to fight on two fronts. Here we got the line of attack for the walls, and now we have the line of attack for the main gate. If this is breached, all the armies can swarm in. Let's see what's going on. They are suffering a bit. The enemies are dropping oil barrels to trying to get a better view here. Oh, look at the amount of Gondorians just ready to defend the gates. Let's get a bit of slow motion here, guys. Just absolutely brilliant. Gondor still has a massive force left. And they are moving. What is this? Not sure. Oh, it's a battering ram. It's for to breach the gate. Okay. Still got quite a few trebuchets here. And a few trebuchets there. Let's head back. These are the archers ready to fire. Oh, just follow that. 1 second. Oh, I think we just missed it. Big fight going on here. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. The arrows are just penetrating the Gondorians. And it is a lost cause over here. They are being broken, but actually no, sorry. Bit of a line of defense from the Gondors over here. Let's speed this up a bit. Here we get another force amassing on the fortress. These orcs are just standing by just to see if they need to help to damage or to take over the gate, or if they should swing in. Speed this down a bit. Okay, so it looks like the Gondorians are being suppressed a lot by the Uruk-hai archers. Oh, they have been breached, guys. The soil of Helm's Deep has been breached. We get the first. The first wave of Urukai is amassing. Just look at this clash. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, see what we got here. Let's see the remaining troops, guys. So, the Orcs have 6,000 troops. If you guys are wondering which ones the Orcs are, they are the Allied, and the enemy on the Gondorians. So, about a 4,000 gap in troops, 4,000 numbers in gap. Get a bit of slow motion in here. All Gondorians ready to defend. And just look at the amount of Orcs that have just been released over the walls, and the archers are doing very well to hit these Gondorians. There we go, guys. Just look at this. Masses and masses of Orcs ready to climb the gates. At the moment, it does seem like it is a losing battle for Gondor. Here we go, guys. It looks like Gondor have closed the gate to disallow any more Orcs from going in. And here we go, guys. The last line of defense, you could say, because after that, it's just these which are going in there now. But except for that, this is where the general is. And this is one of the victory points the Orcs need to capture in order to take over Helm's Deep and assure victory. Absolute carnage. Let's speed this up a bit. Lots of lag. Just more Orcs are just climbing on the walls. They're making their way down. Still lots of them still waiting to climb up. Let's just get an eagle's eye view. So let's see what it will look like from here. So let's say we'll come out of the forest. Can't see much. And then here we go, guys. These Urukai spears are just getting lit up by these archers from the walls. Let's see what's going on over here. The trebuchet for some reason have been called up. But guys, Isengard have broken through the gate. It seems.
The gates are destroyed.
Yes, the gates have been destroyed, guys. Although it doesn't really seem like it. But yes, it does say gate damage 100%. So they have broken through. And let's see what kind of battle we have on our hands here. Oh, the Orcs are breaking through. Just look at this. Absolutely brilliant. Lots of dead men already at the gate. This is where the focal point of the attack was, alongside the breaching of the walls. Lots of casualties. As it stands, this is still Gondor's battle. Sorry, this is still this is still looking like a triumph for Isengard. We see a bit of men fleeing, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're going to the other front. Oh no, they're going backwards. But let's see what's going on at this front. Absolute massive force of Gondor men ready to defend. And here we go, guys. The Urukai have literally amassed in this little courtyard over here. And they are ready to lay waste to these Gondor soldiers.
Their gates are ours now.
Oh, It looks like, yes guys, the orcs have, yeah, as we can see, the white hand of Isengard. They have taken the gate. They're controlling the one of the main points in the objective towards capturing this fortress. Got more men advancing. Let's see what that will look like. Oh, lots of lag, oh my days. Get a bit of slow motion in here. Just look at all these pikes. Absolute beasts. These trebuchets, for some reason, they're here. They need to be taken out and moved outside. Just like those trebuchets are over there where I'm pointing. Here we go, guys. The casualties so far of this battle. Most of them are Gondor men. Just been demolished. Here we have, here in this, it's a bit of mixed up now. We got more Isengard soldiers and Gondors mixed up. This is where a lot of them were hit by archers. And here we go here, guys. Lots of Gondor men slain, and I think these siege towers are still intact. We still got a remaining force over here, just as backup, just watching on the battlefield. Let's see what they would be seeing from their view. Not much right now, since most of the forces have climbed up over the wall. We still got a lot of forces left climbing over here. Oh, there is so much lag. Here we go, guys. Let's see a bit more battle. Just absolute total domination over here by the orcs. Just look at this. And even more of them are climbing up over the mount, over the walls. Just the silence, the eeriness of this battle when it's in slow motion. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, Gondor a Gondor man has fallen. Lots of Gondor bodies. Another one just slain there by the Orc. Let's see what's happening. Oh, more Gondor men are rang. This is a really pretty impressive force of Gondor soldiers. This is a really good choke point. They could have some archers over the walls, and they could hit so many of these Orcs, but it seems like I think they've run out of arrows, or perhaps not. They've got more arrows. Hitting these soldiers over here. The gate has been conquered though. No doubt about that. Oh god, this is really laggy. Here we get some reinforcements from Gondor. Let's speed this up a bit. Just absolute carnage over here. Let's see what the remaining force is. So we've got 5,759 Orcs left and only 1,492 Orcs left. So this battle is massively in the favor of Isengard. Still, Isengard have more men atop the walls, still climbing in. Just look at this. It's absolutely jam-packed over here. So they're literally just floating. There's so many of them. And we still got these swordsmen. Let's see what they're doing. They're probably waiting for more commands from their general to climb the walls if need be. But at this point, you wouldn't really blame the Isengard soldiers for being a bit confident at this stage. And it's absolute slaughterhouse. Oh, it looks like the Isengard soldiers are breaking through this line of defense. The Gondor of soldiers are fighting very nobly. Uruk-hai just got taken down. What can you do against this force? Someone tell me, what could they do? One of the things that has been left out of this mod from what I've seen is there's meant to be a force of Rohirrim, of horsemen, ready to ambush the orcs, and eventually that's what wins the battle for Helm's Deep. But I don't think we'll be getting that today in this mod. Let's speed this up a bit more. Just absolute carnage. Just absolute carnage. It looks like they've closed the gate to allow any further Isengard soldiers to break through, even though they've got still quite a bit of Gondor soldiers to progress through until they reach that gate. And on this side, unfortunately, the Gondor soldiers are breaking. There's not many of them left, and the ones that are left are just literally just standing still in fear. The amount of bodies, oh my. Only 1,200 Gondor soldiers remaining, guys. Let's get a little bird's eye view once again of what is happening. So, with Isengard ready to breach this, they came in with a game plan of coming in from two fronts, which is very smart. You don't want to commit all your men to one siege. You need to fight on two fronts if possible. And obviously this only applies if there are two weak points. So the first weak point is the wall, and the second weak point is, oh, very good little barrage of arrows hitting the Uruk-hai. And the second weak point is the gate, which is easily breachable, much easier than the wall. And yeah, so far the Uruk-hai have succeeded on both ends. They've managed to climb the walls and are applying heavy resistance to the Gondor soldiers in the courtyard. And also the second siege was also successful. The Uruk-hai broke through the line of defense, and they are just finishing up the remaining forces of Gondor soldiers. So the Uruk-hai have taken the capture flag, the first capture flag. I think there's two capture flags. So Gondor still have the second and third capture flag, and these soldiers are ready to defend their men. They're ready to defend their general. They're ready to defend Gondor and Rohan till their last breath. Just imagine what is going through their mind right now. They can't see what's going on, but they can probably hear the slaughter that's going on, and they can probably hear the Uruks marching. And here we go, guys. The line is breaking. Absolutely glorious. What we're seeing right here. Lots of orcs are just literally standing idle because they're applying such force. Let's get a bit of slow motion in here. Cool. No chance. Gondor with shields that are absolutely trashed, dirty from the fighting. Very certain defeat for Gondor, it seems like. And Rohan, let's just say. It seems like they've opened their gates again. A few men are routing, so it means they are breaking. They are surrendering, or you could say. But the main siege has finished, guys. Isengard has emptied its forces from the outside and poured them in on the inside. Let's take a look at the numbers again. 5,400 orcs and only 900 Gondorians. So very... Let's see the casualties on this wall. Lots of Gondor soldiers, seems like. Just so many Gondor soldiers. More Gondor soldiers than Uruk-hai. Here we still have some Uruk-hai. Let's see what they would see from their point of view. Absolute carnage over here between the forces of Isengard and Gondor. Not sure what these what these Uruk-hai are doing. Anyway, oh my days, this fucking lag. Here we go, guys. The Horn of Isengard has rung. More Uruk-hai are absolutely getting ready to march and capture this base at all costs. Isengard are just breaking through. Just nothing you can do against this relentless force of Uruks. They don't fear death, they cannot feel pain. In comparison to Gondor, which are basically men, human. They have fear, they have pain. But it looks like they're fighting till their last breath, guys. So we can give them credit for that much at least. Nine minutes to go in this battle, guys. It's been a long video, I'm sorry. I've been trying to speed it up as much as possible without really ruining the experience of just watching this firsthand unfold before our eyes. Here we go, of a group of Gondors which are surrounded. The worst thing you want to do to your troops is have your troops surrounded from the back, front and the sides. They're being attacked on all sides. They're being forced to form up a little circle here to defend themselves. And it's not really going well for them. But there's still some of them remaining. Only oh wait, sorry, those are the crossbows. Can't really see. But the Uruk-hai spears, 189 crossbows. And I think these guys are a bit glitched over here, I can't lie. Just look at this slaughterhouse over here. These orcs are just sitting here, just waiting out, looking at the fellow comrades capturing this fortress. And so far, guys, I have to give it to Isengard. They prepared for this battle well. They had 7,000 men. And here we go, guys. Not much left of the Gondor forces. They are literally breaking. Seems like they're breaking, guys. Unfortunately, Gondor cannot really defend this well. Let's just get a little first-person view. The archers still doing a bit of damage though. Gotta hand it to them. Defending their castle till to their last breath. But the Uruk-hai are no match. Any second now, they should be advancing on to the archers. Let's see what's happening on the second front. Another horn has blown, guys. Just look at this. Remember that little circle of Gondor soldiers? Absolutely wiped out. They were somewhere here. Absolutely wiped out. Still a healthy force of let's see the slow motion, guys. This should be glorious. Oh my days. Very, very well. Very well done by the Uruk-hai. This choke point has been utilized to its fullest, and I'm pretty sure the ones that gain advantage from this is basically the Uruks, because they are just piling up and driving them back. Gondor's forces has literally been wiped out. Oh, it looks like the remaining archers are forced to switch to melee combat and attack the Uruks. Oh, absolutely slaughtered. Oh, they switched back to archer for ooh, that was a good hit. They took down quite a lot of them. Not sure what they're waiting for. Maybe this is a show of strength, that they don't fear the archers. They don't fear anything from the Uruks. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. No mercy. Are these orcs running away? What are they doing? But just look at this carnage, man. So many Gondor and Uruk bodies just piled on top of each other. Let's see what's happening on the second front of battle. Literally, it's getting worse and worse for Gondor. They only have this bulk of remaining forces and it is not going too well for them. Let's get a little bird's eye view again. Very, very good. Alright, this is a cool little thing. So literally, the attack started here. Forces moved from the gate, forces moved from the wall, breached it. And yeah. See how many men are left? Only 500 men. And look, guys, we have some fleeing soldiers and... Hold on. Isengard are beginning to capture the second capture point, which is crucial towards victory. They're fighting the Knights of the Silver Swan. Let's see what fight the Gondor's elite horsemen can do. It looks like they're being literally wiped out. Some fleeing horses. And we have captured the possibly you could say the main capture point, which is right into their backyard. They have given it up. They were not able to defend it successfully. Here we got a brave knight fighting in the middle of all these Uruks. Let's see what happens. There we go, guys. He does get taken down. Another horse fleeing from the battlefield. The knights are doing pretty well, I have to admit. They've taken out a lot of soldiers. Let's see what's happening on this end. Just more soldiers are waiting to... Here we go, guys. More fleeing soldiers. Here we go. The remaining four horses, no match. They're being forced to flee. Still a healthy troops over here from Isengard. More Isengard troops. And they are losing this battle. 2 minutes left from this battle, guys. One more capture point left to take, and then we are one step away from victory. It looks like they're progressing for the right hand side and the left hand side. Once again, it's creating this little circle of soldiers being forced to defend themselves from all sides. Only 500 men left compared to the 5,000 Aurochs that are left.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Alright guys, just 1 minute left of this battle, guys. Let's get a little slow motion view. I have to admit, the Knights are putting up a pretty good fight. They're really pushing back the Aurochs from advancing any further, even though they have lost the control point. Oh, don't know what's going on over here.
Enemy forts will belong to us.
Oh, the Gondors have retreated, guys. Just look at these Aurochs just celebrating. Everyone just celebrating this victory. No mercy from the Uruk-hai whatsoever. And here we go, guys. The last capture point is being taken. Let's get the slow motion. Just look at this. No match. No match. Oh, a bit of oil being spilt from the gates, but not doing much damage. It's actually really damaging their own men, which is a bit surprising that they're choosing to do this. And here we go, guys. 20 seconds away from victory. Here we go, guys. Victory has been achieved. Aurochs have successfully taken this fortress. Yeah, they just eradicated all the horses. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Let's just take a look at all these. It's literally a pile of bodies from the Aurochs. Lots of casualties, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit long and a bit laggy at times. I'm sorry, but it is what it is with these high capacity troop kind of games. The GPU really struggles to render all these troops. There was about 10,000 troops to start with, and now it's just been reduced to about 5,000. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.